Close your eyes now. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Tonight, we are leaving the solid ground behind. We are leaving the noise, the lights, and the rush of the modern world. Imagine you are lying in a small wooden boat. It is drifting gently on the vast, open Pacific Ocean. The water is warm, cradling you like a child. Above you, the sky is a blanket of deep velvet, stitched with 1 billion ancient stars. They are the same stars that guided sailors thousands of years ago. There is no land in sight, just the endless rhythmic breathing of the sea, in and out, rising and falling. You are completely alone, but you are not lonely. You feel a profound connection to the water beneath you. The horizon is a silver line where the ocean meets the stars. We are drifting towards a secret place, a place that time forgot, a place where the stone speaks and the water listens. As the boat moves forward, the air changes. It becomes thick with the scent of salt and tropical flowers. Through the mist, a shape begins to form. Shadows rising from the turquoise lagoon. We have arrived at Nan Madol, the Venice of the Pacific, the city of stillness. As we drift closer, the moonlight reveals the impossible. This is not a chaotic ruin. This is a masterpiece of order. Hundreds of man-made islands, connected by a labyrinth of canals. The walls are made of black basalt logs, stacked perfectly on top of one another. They rise high out of the water, like the fortress of a sleeping giant. Some stones are as large as cars, yet they sit there with a delicate balance. Look at the texture of the stone in the moonlight. It is rough, ancient, and cool to the touch. Moss and ferns have grown between the cracks, softening the hard edges. The jungle has wrapped its green arms around the city, protecting it. Huge mangrove trees stand like sentinels in the water, their tangled roots diving deep into the silence. There is no sound of footsteps here. The city is empty of people, but full of presence. You glide through the narrow canals, the water parting silently for your boat. It feels like entering a library of stone. Every pillar holds a memory. Every ripple in the water tells a story. You feel safe here. The walls block out the wind. The water is as still as a mirror. How did this place come to be? The history books have no answer, but the wind remembers. Let me tell you the story as the elders told it. Once, long before history began, 2 brothers arrived here in a canoe from the clouds, Olisipa and Olosipa. They were not warriors, they were sorcerers, keepers of the old wisdom. They looked at this lagoon and saw a sanctuary. They did not use ropes. They did not use slaves. They stood on the shore under a red sunset and they began to sing. It was not a song of words, but a song of vibration. A deep, resonant hum that shook the air. And the earth responded. The massive basalt rocks, heavy and stubborn, began to lose their weight. They floated, levitating into the air like leaves caught in a gentle breeze. Can you imagine it? Giant stones dancing in the twilight sky, guided by nothing but sound, clicking into place with a soft thud, building a city out of thin air and magic. Tonight, let your body feel that lightness. Imagine the heavy thoughts in your mind are like those stones, and now they are floating away, levitating out of your mind, leaving you empty, leaving you light, just floating. The air grows heavy and warm. A gray cloud passes over the moon, and then the first drop falls, plink, then another, and another. A warm tropical rain begins to wash over Nan Madol. It is a gentle rain, a lullaby from the sky. Listen to the orchestra of the rain. It sounds different on the leaves. A soft whispering sound. It sounds different on the stones. A rhythmic tapping. And it sounds different on the lagoon. A deep, washing sound. The rain creates a curtain around you. The rest of the world has disappeared. There is only this boat, this city, and the rain. It washes away the dust of the past. It cleanses the air, Breathe in the smell of the rain hitting the warm earth. It is the scent of peace. The rain slows down. The water becomes still again. Now, look down into the lagoon. The water is clear as glass. And deep below, something is glowing. A soft, blue light pulses from the ocean floor. The legends say Nan Madol is just the roof. The real house is downstairs, the gateway to the sunken world. Slowly, let your consciousness sink, like a stone dropping into the water, down past the coral reefs, past the sleeping fish, towards that gentle blue light. There are gates down there, gates of platinum and pearl. They are not closed. They are waiting. This is the entrance to the dream world, the lost Lemuria, a place of eternal rest. You are weightless now, drifting in the deep, safe embrace of the ocean. No more words, no more thoughts, just the deep, blue sleep. Good night.